We are from True Maths, and in this video we are going to solve question number 2 of exercise 14.2. The question says the distance in kilometers of 40 engineers from their residence to their place of work were found as follows. So this is the distance between the workplace and the house of 40 engineers. You have to construct a group frequency distribution table with class size 5 for the data given above, taking the first interval as 0 to 5 and 5 is not included. So here I have to make a frequency distribution table. So in this table, here I have to write class intervals, and here I have to write frequency. So here you have to make the first interval as 0 to 5 and the class size should be 5. So here the first class interval should be 0 to 5 and the class size should be 5. So the next interval would be from 5 to 10. The next one would be from 10 to 15. In these cases, the first class interval is from 0 to 5 and in each interval the class size is 5 because 5 to 10 its class size is 5. Okay, now in this case the greatest value here is 32. Okay, so the greatest value here is 32. That means we have to make this class interval till 35. And one thing is important, this value 5 is not included in this class interval. This class interval has the smaller value is known as lower limit and the bigger value is known as upper limit. So in this class interval this is known as lower limit and this is known as upper limit. So this is lower limit, this is upper limit, and in any class interval the upper limit is not included in that class interval. That means if there is 5 kilometer in this data, it won't be included in this class interval, it would be included in this next class interval. So the upper limit is never included in the same class interval. This is important. Now I have to check, obviously one thing is important, if you are making or you can say if the data is large and it is not easy to make its frequency table by taking the value here as 1 at a time. That means I cannot make a frequency table by taking 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 and so on kilometers as my class, as my this thing. Okay, because the data is large, so we have to make here groups. I would say that let's make a group of 5 to 10, 0 to 5 kilometers. Means the person having the distance from 0 to 5 kilometers between their home and workplace will come in this class interval. By that, my frequency table would be easy, or you can say the data would be easy to read. Now let's find out the frequency of engineers, or you can say the number of engineers whose distance from house to workplace is between 0 to 5 kilometers. And 5 kilometer will not be included in this class interval, it would be included in the next class interval. Okay, here, or you can say that is another thing. Let's move to here. This won't included in the first, or I have only to check the number of engineers whose distance from house to workplace is between 0 to 5. So if I check the data, this is the first engineer whose distance is 3 kilometers. and after that this is second engineer. After that, this is again third engineer. Again 5 won't include in this class interval, and this is last one. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have 1, 2, 3 and 4. So there are 4 people, or you can say there are 4 engineers whose distance from home to workplace is between 0 to 5 kilometers. Now after that, I have to find the number of engineers whose distance from home to workplace comes from 5 to 10 kilometers, and in this case 5 would be included here. Okay, now this is first, this is second, third. Again 10 will not be included in this class interval, 10 will be included in the next class interval. So this is first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, 9, 10. Okay. This I think we have forgot to add in the first class interval, because there are 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Sorry, there are 5 engineers coming in this class interval. Okay. Now let's find the number of engineers in the second class interval. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So there are 11 engineers whose distance from home to workplace is from 5 to 10 kilometers, or you can say the number of frequencies here are 11. Number of engineer is known as the number of frequency here. Okay, now let's include for the third, that is from 10 to 15. This is 1, this is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So there are again 11 engineers which will come from 10 to 15 class interval. Now after that I have to find out from 15 to 20. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. So there are 9 engineers which will come in this class interval. Now I have to find for the number of frequencies, or you can say the number of engineers, the distance between whom is from 20 to 25 kilometers. So 1, 'So there are only one engineer which will come in this class interval. Now let's find for 25 to 30. So this is okay. So there is only one engineer in this class interval, and at last let's find from 30 to 35. So this is 1 and this is 2. So there are only 2 engineers which will come in this class interval. So this is known as frequency chart table, in which we have made the class intervals, each having the class size as 5, and starting from 0 to 5, and this is the number of frequencies. Okay, and with this it is very easy to read this data. From here we can say that there are 11, 11, 22 plus 5 is 27. So there are 27 engineers having distance less than 15 kilometers from their house to their workplace. Or you can say, if I add this 9, so there are 36, because total number of engineers are 40, so there are 36 engineers having their distance less than 20 kilometers from their house to their workplace. So this is how we can form the frequency distribution table. I hope you have understood this question. If you like this video, please subscribe to our channel, and this is our phone number. You can call us or you can send us your query on WhatsApp. This is our WhatsApp number also. Thank you.